Welcome back to the Boy Time channel. Today, Arca, self-titled, Wheel.
I think I want Orc.
Yeah, that's fair.
Come on, baby, show me Orc. Not even
No,
close.
don't actually do it. I was kidding.
Oh, it's the Arca self-titled.
And you thought we were done with Arca. I thought I was done with Arca for a little bit, honestly. But nah, we're back. This is our 2017 record, so we're going back quite a bit here. So I am interested to see how different it is, if it is very different. I know she's done a lot of work with like on Yeezus and Endless and stuff. This is kind of like closer to that era, so I'm wondering how that's going to come out. So I'm very excited for this. This is a very highly rated record from her too. So definitely not hitting the back catalog with like the not as highly rated releases. This is a right up there with the best kick ones. So.
And this one was suggested a lot
Yes.
throughout our kick series, so I'm glad we're getting to it. So I don't know. We'll see.
Epic.
I don't think it's going to be a neoclassical or anything like that.
No, I think it is art pop and glitch pop. I think I looked yesterday at what the genres were. So
okay,
should be the
That's
more in your face stuff, I'm thinking, after the last two kicks we did. So
yeah.
Guess we can just jump in then. I don't have much else to add.
Yeah, let's do it.
Track 1. I'm just gonna say Piel. I know that's not how it's pronounced, but I'm not even gonna try.
I don't know.
It could be Piel. It's weird having an intro that's more than a minute.
I know. Usually it just gets got. Has she done work with Hans Zimmer?
I don't know. It sounds like it. Got the Interstellar soundtrack going on.
Yeah.
She should do some movie work, though.
Oh, yeah. That'd be great.
Piel.
That one was very nice. That almost sounded like something off Kick 5, which I was not expecting. Just some super spacey synth stuff. That one I could see, like, that does kind of remind me of what Kanye was doing on that Yeezus tour with like the auto-tune thing he was doing to close out his shows. Where it's just a super stripped back thing,
just droned and then the auto-tune vocals. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm not like too like crazy about it, but I mean it didn't sound bad. It was all right.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I feel like how skeletal it was really added. It was like pretty gorgeous, but the vocals were also kind of haunting. But it was still like a very serene kind of skeletal instrumental that just felt amazing. The sub bass on it just rose and rose. There was such a good flow to it. It did sound like it was straight out of a movie score, which is not a dig at it at all. It had like just fantastic momentum without it. But yeah, that's a good start. I was not expecting something that stripped back to start, but I am still a fan.
Yeah, no, that was good stuff.
All right, Anoche, track 2.
Que has luchado anoche yo te amé tejido de mis
Anoche, track 2.
This is not what I expected at all. Not saying that I don't like it. It's that one just kind of feels like kind of building on the first one a little bit, where it's still the kind of um haunting vocals over a kind of stripped back beat, but this time there was like percussive elements to it. I wonder if we're gonna be like building to something over these next couple of tracks. Uh, I don't know.
I feel like every Arca record either starts chaotic and ends like chill. So maybe this one will start chill and end chaotic.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going in completely blind. She's doing some wacko stuff.
Yeah. No, I really like this track. I think I don't know. I might like this more than the first track. It reminds me a lot of like Rosalia's last record. There's certain songs on there where it is very stripped back, like piano ballads. But then they add like industrial percussive hits towards the ends of the tracks, which I really like. It's a super cool texture thing. Vocals on this track are fantastic. Just like super airy. Like it's a different delivery than she has now, which I kind of dig it. It's more like it reverbs more. It's a more open sound, but it definitely matches what she's doing with production. So I'm in so far. I'm digging this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm here. It's all right. It's nothing I'm like super crazy about, but it's not like this is disgusting to me.
I
feel
don't
like
think
it'll
she
be
could make a
pretty hard.
bad beat if she tried. So I think
Yeah.
we're good.
This is not very offensive so far.
Yeah.
So good, good for me.
Saunter, track 3. Saunter. You are frozen. That's awesome. Please hold. Mushroom Kingdom.
Oh, be in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Great. We're back. Don't worry about that. That didn't happen. Saunter. That was a good track. I'm like
Don't
trying to
ask me
remember it now.
about that one.
Yeah. No, I actually enjoyed that one quite a bit. I love the different percussive elements of it. It was a nice little just 2-minute little track. A little bit more abrasive than the other two, so our theory might be correct as we're coming on here. But we'll just continue onward. Urchin, track 4. Urchin,
Urchin was pretty good. I feel a little out of my element here. This is not
What
usually
3
what I'm
weeks without
listening to.
Arca does to someone.
Well, I mean, the last two we did were so different.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's all right. I'm not like that. I'm not like super falling in love with any of these, but I mean, I'm not hating it. I feel like exactly middle of the road. So I don't really know what to say.
I think that one's probably my favorite, even though it's an instrumental track. I feel like the balance between like the delicateness and then the roughness of the track is very, very like satisfying. A lot of her production style to me is just satisfying, even though it can get chaotic at the time. She knows exactly when to push and pull things, and it just makes for really fun instrumental tracks. So this is no different. I feel like this is like up there for her instrumental tracks, definitely. But yeah. Alrighty. Re-
Say it right. It's Reverie.
Reverie. Okay. Reverie, track 4. Reverie.
I think that one's my favorite so far. I have no idea how to articulate how I feel about this, but I thought that the production was maybe the best it's been. It flowed really well. Didn't linger at all,
True.
which not that the other ones did, but I don't know. This felt like that's the hit.
More abrasive, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one a lot still. The outro build was fantastic as well. Again, super like movie cinematic wise in production, which is kind of cool. Yeah, not bad. I don't have like too much to say about these. I'm kind of just like enjoying the Arca experience again. I feel like I can only say so much about what I like about each track. But
True. Yeah.
all right, Castration, track 6.
I want to say that one.
True. Spooky.
Yeah.
Castration.
We've entered the spooky zone.
Let's go.
Every album must have one.
True. This album has been like half that.
Yes. But this is the spookiest one. I think this one is running through the woods vibes. And then like halfway through, I was getting images of sawing. It was like something. It sounded like something getting dragged. I doubt that's what they do to dicks. But it's good imagery. If you know, that's the theme,
Perhaps.
castration.
I suppose.
Yeah, I don't know. I really like that one. That one was just fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I don't know if I like it as much as like the past two, but I feel like it's still like a very fun, kind of more punchy section now that we've gotten a lot of very like skeletal tracks. So good pacing as
See.
always. I feel like she always has that on lock.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Sin Rumbo.
Sin Rumble.
Sin Rumbo. Spooky Zone.
Now we're walking into a spooky temple.
No advertencia esta vez. Camino sin
Let's go. Sin Rumbo. That's where we were.
I like that one.
Me too.
That one felt like the most like theatrical. I felt like there was a nice arc to it.
Yes.
And there was like a story going on. Couldn't understand what was going on because I don't speak Spanish, but
Seems like a lot of
I
this
got
album
the
is just
vibe.
like yearning for love or like inner peace. That's what I'm getting from the English translations. I'm not pointing them out a lot, but I am trying to read the English translations this time because I forgot they were a thing that existed until I kick 4. So
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That one's probably pretty high up there. I thought
Yeah.
that one was fun.
yeah,
Good
I agree.
time.
That one was very nice, very ominous. But I love just like again the whole arc of the track. Low End is perfect on like all her productions. She knows exactly when to rise it up and build tension. It's fantastic. But yeah, still kind of beautiful, but like a lot more ominous on this one than the rest of the tracks. But I'm digging it.
Yeah. Yeah. Good stuff.
All right. Coraje. Track 8. Coraje.
That one was nice. Nice. That's kind of going back to what she was doing 1 and 2. Which are fine, but those aren't necessarily my favorite tracks. So, all right, though. I don't know.
This one was gorgeous. I love the production, and all of her vocal ranges on here are fantastic. I even love the voice cracking to get into her upper register there. It's just like super, super raw. But yeah, just like those super delicate keys just kind of like twinkling around the mix. Just everything just felt so euphoric and like ethereal on this track. Sounded really fantastic. This was definitely one of my favorite, like more chill tracks on the record so far. Yeah, good stuff. Always. I feel like I never go back to Arca for like single songs except for Kick 3. But like if I want experiences like this, I just click the album and go.
Yeah,
That's just like her strong suit. It's just flows of albums and that kind of thing. So
for sure. And this one's, I would say, got just as good a flow as
Yes.
the Kicks did.
definitely. Alrighty. We'll do Whip and then Desafio. Do a little twofer.
A little twofer.
That's what I call a whip.
Oh.
Don't tell me she actually made a song out of just whips.
The crazy thing isn't that she made a song made out of whips. The crazy thing is that it's not the least most streamed song on the album.
That's a good point.
Tócame de primera vez. Mátame una y otra vez. Esta alma hay una misma dentro de mí. Esta alma todo mi amor. Solo me estaré y dame tu calor. Yo derramaré.
Whip and Desafio.
Whip was interesting.
That was interesting. I was not expecting a literal whip song.
I wasn't either, but I'm glad. I'm glad I listened to
That's
a
a
whip
first.
song.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's about time we have a whip song.
true.
Desafio, I thought was pretty good.
Mhm.
I like that one. Again, that's a hit. I feel like I gotta say that. Gotta reference that Sopranos episode as
That's
often
a
as
hit.
possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one was just kind of fun. I love the I don't know, just kind of over the top production, I guess. But I guess you
Yeah.
could say that about literally.
It was like a
any Arca
normal
song.
club beat until she added like all like the ethereal kind of like droning sounds over the top,
Yeah,
which was really cool. I think that's what makes her like unique though. She always does that. Where it's like you can get a
Right.
pretty skeletal beat from her, but then she's just gonna take it over the top with like some weird percussive element or just like some overarching like instrumental section with like strings and everything or whatever. But yeah, that definitely sounded like a hit. It was more accessible,
yeah,
which I think makes sense for the plays. But yeah,
yeah. Good stuff.
epic. Fugaces, track 11.
Porque me mentí. Me esquiva el
Fugaces.
That was all right. I don't know. I don't know what it is about the ethereal stuff that isn't clicking for me right now. Because that's what I loved about Kick 5. But
Mhm.
I don't know. For whatever reason, this isn't exactly hitting for me like it did on Kick 5. Don't know why, but I mean, it's still pretty good.
These are definitely a lot more art poppy than they are like the ambient stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely matches a lot of art popisms. That being said, though, this is like one of my more favorite tracks of the more mellow stuff. Love the build towards the end. Absolutely gorgeous. Like vocals were like angelic across the whole track. Just love the build on it. It's just so fantastic. But yeah, I mean, I say the same thing about most of these songs, but she just knows how to do that style very well.
Yes,
But
that's true.
whew, that one hit a lot. I think if we just do the last two to close out, I think one of them's an instrumental track. So,
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
all right. Mayel and Child.
Oh.
No sé cómo encontrar la miel sin ti. Sabrás dónde hay miel, dónde hay miel. Tú sabrás dónde hay miel, dónde hay tierra.
Miel and Child.
Child, I thought was pretty good. I like that one. I don't remember how the other instrumental track sounded right now, but that one's up there. I thought that one was pretty dang good. Miel was another one of those ethereal ones. Fine, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'll take Child though. Child's pretty good.
Yeah, I think Child kind of stole the show out of these two. Male was still good, but like I feel like the transition out of Male into Child was kind of like where it really started hitting.
Yeah.
Again, another gorgeous track. Like this whole record's kind of very ethereal, but there's like a sadness in a lot of it. It's like a very like melancholic experience still while being ethereal, which is super interesting. I really, really like it. It just feels like you're kind of floating there. It's super light, but every once in a while she'll have like industrial hits or like a very sharp percussive elements that just really, really bring this thing forward. I'm used to the Kick series where I have to relate it to every other Kick series, but just this as an album is like, again, a great journey. She knows how to like do a musical journey purely through production. Since obviously we don't speak the language, I'm getting lyrics on the other screen. It's a lot of just yearning and that kind of thing. But like my main draw for her is always just going to be pure sound. I just want her production style everywhere because it's just really fantastic. I'm always just so sucked into the environment that she creates on these things. So I think Kick 3 in my heart will always be my favorite because that's just like an insane record. It's so much fun. She really just shows off way too much on that record. But
Yeah.
this is definitely really solid. Like this is definitely up there in the Kick series, I would say, or compared to the Kick series. So very good.
No, yeah, it's definitely not a drop off. Where sometimes you listen to artists' earlier stuff,
Right.
like listening to SZA's Z. It's like, okay, this isn't
Yeah.
as good as
Like she definitely still has it on this record. She didn't like
Yeah.
have to like figure out her style. She definitely has it still.
for sure. Yeah, good stuff.
Epic. Wheel?
Wheel time.
Oh my god, it's wheel time. Okay,
All right,
cool. Wheel.
wheel. We've updated the wheel a bit.
We have.
So basically, we've taken the ones that have been on there for a very long time, which are these. have them weighted a little bit more so that we can start getting through some of these older ones that have been here a while. Then I also added a little bit of weight for ones that we get recommended a lot. So like Pop 2 has like a lot. We get Cemetery, so Cemetery is up
Fantasy.
there. Twin
Orc.
Fantasy, Orc, obviously. That one's
Obviously.
requested every day.
Duh.
Thursday, we got some Lana Del Rey, and then Joe Holly, because we get that one all the time too.
True.
So that's what we got. So it is a little different, but I think this will help get. Oh, and then there's Elliott Smith right there. This will help get some highly requested ones picked more often, and also get through some of the ones that have been on there for a long time. So
Yep.
that's what we're thinking there. So let's see
Epic.
what we get.
That's good.
It's Nina Hagen's Nunsex Monk Rock.
I think this was the Kate Bush one that people kept.
Yes, people
Yes.
kept recommending this on our Kate Bush reactions. That's wheel.
Epic. Join us next time for that. Not Nunsex Monk Rock. That's what it is.
Yes.
I am interested in this. I feel like it's Kate Bush-ish, since people keep saying it's like spooky zone Kate Bush.
Yes, that's what they say, is that it's like a kind of edgy, spooky Kate Bush.
It definitely looks like it.
Yes.
Yeah, I am interested.
I think she's German.
Yes.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting. We'll see.
Epic. Join us next time for that. But in the meantime, if you have any records you want to add to that big old wheel, put them in the comments section. So we'll add them. If more people request the same thing, the odds go up. So
That's
organize, strategize,
Yeah. Strategize.
get all your friends together.
Everybody suggest orc.
Everybody suggest
do it.
orc.
Just have it be like 50% of the wheel.
Oh God. We'll get there one day. You better like orc whenever we listen to it.
I'm not going to like it. It's going to
Okay,
be
great.
hilarious.
Yeah. Epic. Well, see you next time for that. We still don't have an outro, so you know how that goes. Look at our
Yeah.
Twitter page if you want to look at Twitter
pretty
stuff,
funny.
I guess. Or our podcast if you want to listen to some white dudes talk about media, because nobody does that ever.
Nobody does that. No.
Yeah. I think that's all the plugs we have.
Yeah, I think so. We got links in the description for more detailed things, but there you go.
True.